and he moved like a young man, even though he was olden. And on top of his head, stretching all the way around and circling his majesty, sat a HECKA-BIG crown.
Ooh. It's super shiny too.
Some were just speechless, still others in awe, whenever that brilliance around him they saw. So big was the crown, so shiny the thing, it could only be worn by the greatest of kings. And that is the reason there were gasps all around on the day the king stopped and laid his crown down.
I will always be king,
he said quietly.
There can only be one king, and that king is me. But I must lay my crown down and leave for a time. So I ask you to care, for it's rightfully mine. Remember its brilliance, remember its weight. Remember who wears it, remember he's great. One day I will ask you to bring it to me. Each one will be asked. And on that day we'll see. We'll see if your love for me truly abounds. That for that day you'll choose just who wears the crown.
Tiffany, give me back my hat. We're gonna have to catch me first. Oh, I'll catch you all right. You're I'm the fastest girl in the whole jungle. Yes, you are, Epiphany, and also the most graceful. Hey, she took your hat too. That does it.
Epiphany, are you guys here somewhere? Has anyone seen them? Come on, you guys. You know I get nervous all alone in the jungle. Epiphany? All right, you guys. I'm really starting to get nervous. Maybe they're not here. Maybe something happened to them. Maybe they got eaten by a ferocious giraffe. Maybe I'm out here all alone. Maybe the ferocious giraffe is coming for me next. Ah! That wasn't very nice.
I was just calling you by your name, Boo.
Oh, I don't like my name. I don't want to be called Boo anymore. It keeps scary. I want to be called George.
George! Ah! I don't think the name is the problem, Boo. Boo, you're the biggest scary badger I've ever seen.
I'm not a scary badger. I'm just a little nervous. That's all. Come on, you guys. Let's get out of here. This place is giving me the creeps.
We can't leave. Tiffany's mom told us to come here and wait for her. Yeah, she said she had something special for us. Twinkies? Do you think it's Twinkies? That'd be something real special. I love Twinkies or M&Ms. Maybe it's Twinkies and M&Ms. That would be something super extra special. Yippee!
Yeah, okay. Look, you guys. If Mrs. Overbite is supposed to meet us here, I mean, where is she? Huh? What about that? To meet us. She ought to be here by now. What if she got eaten by a ferocious giraffe or something? Huh?
Ferocious giraffe? Oh, Boo. Giraffes don't eat squirrels.
Oh, yeah? What if they eat Twinkies and M&Ms? Huh? What about that? I wouldn't want to be Miss Overbite then. A little squirrel standing between a ferocious giraffe and his M&Ms. Can you imagine the carnage? Can you imagine the terror?
Boo.
Ah!
You needn't worry, Boo. I encountered no difficulty with any ferocious giraffes or any other animals.
That means they're still out there.
Hey, look at that size of that gift, would you? Come on, Mom. What'd you bring us? What is it? Can we open it? Let's open it. Tell us. I bet it's Twinkies. Come on, can we open it? Can we?
Thank you. Now, children, it's important that you pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you. Are you paying close attention? What I've brought out to you today is a very special gift. It's not like any other gift you've ever received before.
Ooh, maybe it's a hot tub.
It's a gift that belongs to each of you, but you must treat it with the utmost care and respect and reverence. Do you understand?
Care, respect,
And river ants.
reverence, Boo, not river ants.
I thought she said river ants.
No, she said reverence. Reverence is when you're kind of quiet and serious about something.
But I like river ants. They're so cute and not threatening.
Boo. Ah! Will you forget about the river ants? Let's get to the gift.
Yes, I've been so eager for you to open it. Now gather around, and I'd like you to open it together gently.
Wow. Whoa.
A crown?
Yes, a crown.
It's HECKA-BIG. Yeah, and super shiny. I want to wear it first. No me. No me. No me.
Children, now hold on for a moment. The crown isn't actually for you to wear.
Of course it is, Mom. Why else would you give us a crown?
It isn't my crown. It belongs to the king.
The king? Ah! You're telling me that crown belongs to the king? The king? Why, man, he's gonna kill us.
No, he isn't, Boo. He's entrusted his crown to our care.
What? Why would he do that? Yeah. Why would he even take his crown off at all? If I had a crown that was that HECKA-BIG and that shiny, I'd never take it off. I'd wear it in the bathtub even.
Nevertheless, this is what the king has done. And now he's given you the very great honor of returning his crown to him.
Ew.
You, Boo, that's who. Each of you.
We're supposed to take this HECKA-BIG and super shiny crown and go marching through the jungle and give it back to the king?
That's right, Epiphany.
What do you mean, march through the jungle? That jungle?
Why doesn't he just send somebody to come get it? Why do we gotta do it?
He wants you guys to be the ones to return it to him.
Well, that doesn't sound like a great gift for us. That sounds like more of a gift for him.
Trust me, sweetheart, it's a wonderful gift for you. You get to go and be in the presence of the king.
You mean he's already got presents? Then why are we gonna give him another one?
Epiphany. When I say presents, I'm not talking about presents like gifts. I'm talking about being in his presence, being in the same place that he is, spending time with him, the king. Think about how amazing that would be.
I guess it'd be cool. I guess.
I'm not sure it'll be cool. What if he doesn't like us? What if we accidentally mess up and say something wrong to him? What if we accidentally scratch his crown on the way because we backed into a rose bush and made us jump and the crown went flying and...
No, Boo. Don't worry. The king would not ask you to bring his crown to him if he didn't think you were capable of doing it. He believes in you. I believe in you. Now go and do the thing that the king has asked.
And so they set off to go see the king, and lugging his crown, a HECKA-BIG thing. They traveled through mountains, they traveled through valleys, they traveled through meadows, they tiptoed through alleys. They traveled through snow, they traveled through flowers, and all of that travel was just the first half an hour. The journey was hot as bean stew, and it tuckered out Tiffany, Epiphany, and Boo.
Tuckered out. Me too.
This crown is HECKA-BIG and HECKA-heavy. How come I'm the one who has to carry it?
Because you're the big, strong badger. We're just little squirrels, Boo.
Well, I don't want to be the big, strong badger. You be the big, strong badger.
I don't want to be the badger. You be the badger. I don't want to be the badger. I want to be a lion. A lion?
Tiffany, you can't be lying. Lions are like scary.
It can be scary. Check this out. Roar! Scary. Yes, it was. Was she scary? I can do better. Roar! How did that sound? It sounded like a squirrel. A shrimpy, squeaky little squirrel. Squeaky. Who we call Squeaky? Check this out. Roar! I am the king. The king? Now I've heard it all. Yes, indeed. You may all call me king. I am wise. I am powerful. I am really tall.
Come on, you guys. We should keep going.
The king says it's time to rest and play. Yeah, the king says it's time to rest and play.
But she's not the king.
The king says we should play dog pile on the badger.
What? No. What? How come we never played dog pile on the little annoying squirrels?
I like that game that much. Yeah, and we have to do whatever the king said. Go here. Go there. Clap your hands 3 times, sneeze and fall down. She is the king. Gotta do it.
She's not the king. She doesn't even look anything like the king.
Well, that's just because I haven't put on my crown yet.
What are you doing?
Getting my crown.
Oh, Tiffany, we shouldn't mess with that. That crown belongs to the king.
King.
You're a little insignificant squirrel who's going to get squashed by the crown if she doesn't behave.
Oh, stop worrying, Boo. Nobody's around. We're just going to take it out for a minute. Nobody will ever know. Come on, you guys. Help me lift this thing out. This thing's heavy. Hey, I can see my reflection. Hey, me too. Yeah, but I look good. All right, you guys. Help me put it on. Ouch. Ladies and gentlemen, the fall of the king. It's a little heavy.
Crazy, you're going to dent it letting it fall like that.
I didn't mean to. Give it up, kid. You ain't got what it takes to wear that crown. And I suppose you do? Of course I do. Give me that crown. I'll show you.
You don't have to show her. We believe you, okay? Now let's just put the crown back in the box where it belongs and deliver it to the real king. Safe and sound before all of our heads end up on the ground.
Oh, come on. My turn. I want to wear the crown.
All right. You can wear it for 10 seconds, and then we put it back in the box and get going.
Cool. Hey, what the? It's too big. It doesn't fit. It does too fit. See? Oh, yeah. Not really fit. At least I can wear it without falling on my head. I am the king. I am strong. And I am wise. And I am... And you are unconscious!
Careful! Would you be careful? Here, give me that.
Hey!
The crown was quite shiny. Now this much was true. It was awfully attractive to Tiff, Piff, and Boo. And the more that they tried the king's crown on their head, the more that they liked it on themselves instead. So without even thinking about wolves or big bears, they dawdled and played with that crown that weren't theirs. Little did they know, as they scampered all around, there were pirating varmints with an eye for the crown.
Hi, Bert. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Aye, Coach, that I am, lad, that I am, the crown of the king.
Aye, Bert. I've got an eye for that crown, says I.
Aye, as do I, says I.
Aye, it's HECKA-BIG it is.
Aye, and super shiny, says I as well.
Aye, but are you sure, Bert, that it truly be the crown of the king?
Aye, pretty sure, pretty sure.
Well, what are them little squirrels and that badger doing with it, if you don't mind telling me? I say we go and take it from them. Ow, ow, ow!
Well, oops, sorry. I heard you're not a terribly bright wolf, are ya?
No, not terribly bright. Sorry.
Why should a couple of clever wolves like ourselves just go and take the crown from them, causing a ruckus, messing up the jungle? Well, we can trick the little rodents right of it. I trick them, says I. Look at them little squirrels, sweet and innocent and suspecting nothing at all. Why, if we play our cards right, Kurt will be handing that beautiful shiny crown right over to us, says I.
They're not terribly bright little squirrels, are they?
I'm thinking not.
Look, you guys, now I'm not kidding. We're supposed to be taking this HECKA-BIG and super shiny crown straight to the king, not trying it on ourselves. And take it to the king is what I'm gonna do. Ah!
What is it now, Boo?
Killer giraffes!
Boo, those aren't killer giraffes. They're wolves.
Oh, okay.
Wait, wolves? Ah!
Now, easy now, says I. That's better. You've no need to be alarmed, children. We're not wolves.
We're not? I mean, we're not.
Well, you sure look like wolves.
Aye, we're actually sheep in wolves' clothing.
Right. Bah.
Sheep in wolves' clothing? Really? Wow, cool costumes. Yeah, neato. I'm gonna have my mom get me one.
Wait a minute. How do we know that they're really sheep in wolves' clothing?
Because they said so, Boo. And sheep never lie. Everybody knows that.
Aye, right she is, my friend.
She can't help it. She's just a scaredy badger.
I am not a scaredy badger. I'm just careful.
Aye, well, you should be, my boy. You can't be too careful, especially in this jungle. Danger's lurking around everywhere you go.
Danger.
Ferocious beasts around every turn.
Ferocious.
Yeah, I bet you she know a lot about that. Huh? Yeah, you're just as helpless in this jungle as we are. At least we're small, fast, and can get away. You're just a couple of weak, slow, ugly sheep.
Bah.
Pray tell, what do you have in the box there, children?
Not in.
Nothing, is it? Ah, well, the box was done up so pretty, like I thought you might have something very important in there. But I guess a couple of little squirrels and a baby badger wouldn't have anything important.
It is important. It's the king's crown. Tiffany!
Oh, the king's crown, is it? Well, you have quite an imagination there, little one.
You don't believe us?
It's not that I don't believe you, my dear. It's just that I don't think the king himself would be entrusting his precious crowns to the likes of you.
Oh, yeah? I'll show you. Check this out.
Tiffany!
Oh, will you look at that now?
See, I told you. The crown of the king.
Aye, so it is, so it is.
It's HECKA-BIG.
And super shiny, too.
It's our job to take it to the king.
Your job. A little badger scared of his own shadow and a couple of pipsqueak little squirrels.
you calling Pipsqueak? I ain't no Pipsqueak. I'm a lot badder and tougher than you, sheep boy.
Sheep boy, sheep boy.
You want a piece of me?
I want several pieces of you little pipsqueak.
Ah! No, my little lamb. Let's not be getting into mischief.
Wow, for a minute there, he really seemed like a real wolf.
So it is. It's the costume. It is so lifelike. Really makes him feel like an actual wolf sometimes. But if you stick a wad of grass in his mouth, it helps him remember that he's just a sheep. Ain't that right, Kurt?
Yeah.
Hey, we need a wolf costume like that. If we looked like big, tough wolves walking through the forest, then nobody would mess with us.
Nobody?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey guys, can I borrow? Your costumes? Can we? We'll bring it back and dry cleaned.
But wait a Epiphany, there's only 2 costumes. And 3 of us.
Well, you don't need one, Boo. You're already a big, tough-looking badger. He is? He is, of course. Come on, guys. What do you say? Can we borrow the costumes?
Well, you see,
They don't come off, is what it is.
What?
They're glued on. See, super glued. Been wearing this one for 20 years, I have.
what he means is that we could loan them to you children, but that will leave us standing out here all alone in the jungle, just a couple of little sheep. And that's just too dangerous. No, our only chance of getting through this jungle is to keep wearing these wolf costumes.
Well, how are we supposed to make it through the scary jungle then? Just a couple of little squirrels and a scaredy badger? And we're supposed to take this HECKA-BIG and super shiny crown to the king. He's waiting for it right now.
I see your dilemma. Tell you what, how about if Kurt and I here, we take the crown and take it to the king for you?
You?
Now don't bother trying to thank us. We're happy to do it. Us sheep and squirrels and badgers have got to stick together, I always say.
Do? I mean, you do.
You guys are willing to take the crown to the king for us?
Yes, indeed. We will consider it an honor and a sacred duty.
But we promised that we would give the king his crown ourselves.
As long as it gets there, what do you care?
And this will be much easier, you have to admit.
Wow, must be 2 of the bravest sheep I've ever met. Yeah, because, all kinds of ferocious animals would love to get their hands on that crown.
As I'm well aware, have no fear. We will get this crown to where it belongs, and the 3 of you can run back home where it is safe and play and scamper and cavort all day instead of hiking through this dangerous jungle. Ta-ta!
Bye! Bye!
See ya!
And so, just like that, they gave the crown away to some sheep or some wolves. It was difficult to say. Do you think those were really sheep dressed up like wolves? I'm highly suspicious myself. At least they were safe from the beasts of the jungle, but one had to wonder if their mission they had bungled.
My, you 3 returned home quickly. You must have run all the way.
Yeah, we did, Mom, just not exactly all the way.
You did give the king his crown as he requested, didn't you?
That's it. Now we're in for it.
Oh, the king got his crown, Mrs. O. We made sure of that. It's just that we weren't exactly the ones to give it to him is all. We got a couple of sheep to do it for us.
Couple of sheep.
It was their idea.
No, Mom, it's cool. These were really smart sheep, and they had these costumes that made them look like wolves. See? It was very realistic. It was, and we figured since they were dressed up like wolves, it'd be easier for them to go through the jungle and take the crown to the king so we could come home and play.
Children, those weren't sheep.
Oh, yes, they were. I heard them. Bah.
Those were wolves in sheep's clothing.
No, Mom, you got it wrong. They were sheep in wolves' clothing.
Yeah, the costume was stuck on with super glue.
They were not sheep of any fashion, I can assure you. They were very crafty wolves, and they tricked you into and they came in disguise and tricked you into handing over the king's crown.
Wait, you're saying they were wolves? Pretend to be sheep? Pretend to be wolves? Now that's just twisted.
You mean they were real wolves? The real wolves? Real wolves? Like the kind that eat little squirrels and little badgers? Those kind of real wolves?
Yes, Boo.
Somebody catch me. I think I'm gonna faint.
Okay, so here's my question. What do a couple of wolves want with the king's crown?
Everybody wants to wear the king's crown, dear. Everybody wants to try it on for themselves, even though it's far too heavy for any of us, and even though it doesn't fit us at all. Isn't that silly?
Yeah. Silly wolves.
It isn't just wolves who try to wear the king's crown. Even his loyal subjects often try to put it on for themselves. But there's only one who can wear the crown, and that's the king himself. Children, your job was to return the crown to the king. You simply cannot just give it away to the first person or thing that asks for it.
We gotta get it back. We gotta.
You got screw loose. You got it. You guys are crazy. We're talking about real wolves here. The kind, my, what big teeth you have. And my, what sharp claws you have. And puff and blow down your house and all that stuff.
They don't scare me. Yeah, Boo, you got big teeth and sharp claws and you're not so scary. Come on, let's go. Don't worry, Mother. We'll get the crown back from those wolves. We'll take it to the king. You can count on us.
You're not just going to sit here, are you, Boo? Let someone else wear the king's crown?
But the real wolves, you know, they're going to beat me up and have me for lunch. I'm gonna end up as Badger Burrito, I know it.
Boo.
Oh, I don't wait. I know I gotta get the crown back to the king. Goodbye, cruel world. It was nice knowing you.
So back to the jungle they marched all that day to reclaim the crown they'd given away. They'd learned a hard lesson. They'd made a connection. Where there's cross-dressing sheep, go the other direction. As for the tricksters themselves, it turns out that they'd traveled quite far in a circular route. For instead of them tracking the miles they weren't logging, they were admiring the crown upon their own noggin.
I am the king. I tell everyone what to do and they do it.
It's my turn to wear the crown.
I am all powerful, all knowing, and handsome too.
Bert!
I snap my fingers and they jump.
There, I jumped. Now give me a turn with the crown, Bert.
I say bow and they bow.
How you say bow? There, you happy now?
I say sleep and they sleep.
sleep, but I want to turn up the crown, Bert.
The king says it's time to sleep, and sleeping is what we'll be doing. There'll be plenty of time for you to be drying on the crown tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Fine, tomorrow, says he. But if you ask me, the king is a sorry face, stingy pants.
As the villains lay down to dream their dark dreams, they seem to forget things are more than they seem. Their victims were not far away in their burrows, but hiding nearby like CIA squirrels.
There they are, and there's the crown. Wow, it's HECKA-BIG and super. Look, we know that already. Mother was right. They never had any intention of taking the crown to the king. Boo! Ah! You get up here, we found them.
Great.
You know, I can't believe they're not really sheep. I mean, did you hear them? Bah! It was very realistic.
Of course it was realistic. We're trying to trick us. They're a couple of cutthroat wolves. Come on, you guys. Let's grab the crown and get out of here.
Wait. I think I see some wool. I think he might actually be a sheep. What? Come on. Help me try to get the head of his costume off. Man, this super glue is strong stuff.
What are you doing? It's not super glue. It's his real head, Epiphany, with real teeth in it.
Tiffany, give me a hand, will you?
Excuse me. Hey, Bert, you should have seen the dream I just had. Those little squirrels were trying to take me head off.
That's nice.
That was a close one.
Yes, that was a close one. Were you trying to give me a heart attack?
Maybe we should just get the crown and get out of here.
You think?
It's HECKA-BIG. Yeah, and don't say it. Just help me, will you?
Yes, Mommy. I'll keep my hat and raincoat on, I promise. Yes, my little bunny wunny. Daddy loves you. Daddy will protect you. You're such a cute little bunny. Aren't you? Yes. Hey, you guys, check it out. Look at this big massive hole in the ground. Whoa, it's like really dark in there. I can't see anything. Gee, I wonder if it echoes. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
We're fine.
Hey guys, I think some kind of funny animal lives in this hole. I want to see if I can find it. Hey, I feel something. It's got soft fur, little ears, whoa, and a big nose. Man, what a hunker.
I'll be taking that.
Well, if it isn't our squirrely little friend, what brings you back to the jungle, may I ask? We warned you that it was dangerous out here for little rodents.
We know who you are, and we know what you're up to. Yeah, you're no sheep. You're just a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, a wolf in wolf's clothing. Same difference.
Firstly, I'm willing to forgive and forget myself.
Well, aren't these the little smart rodents, Kurt?
Aye, that they are, Bert.
Well, now, tell me, children, are you smart enough to figure out what is going to happen next here?
We want our crown back.
Well, now. It was really never your crown at all, was it?
It belongs to the king, and we're gonna take it to him.
A lovely sentiment. But you see, there's one problem at the moment. You don't actually possess the crown. And before you give it to your mighty king, you're going to have to get it from me.
We'll take it by force if we have to.
Epiphany, what are you saying?
And how are you going to do that, may I ask? Her and I here have got more teeth, more muscles, and more experience beating up little rodents than you do in beating up wolves. I'm quite certain that's what we've got. What, pray tell, do you got?
We've got a ferocious badger.
Wait, what?
Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers. And we don't need no squeaky little squirrels either. So until you all get big enough to take this crown back from me, you'd better run back home and stay there so you don't get hurt.
Oh yeah? Epiphany, double-decker, right. There, not as big as you, Mr. Wolfman. Come on, you don't scare us at all.
Aye, this is all very amusing, but
Hey, are you ticklish?
stop that. No, I'm not.
Well, dude, check out some gray hair. Are you getting like older or something? Is this your belly button? How deep is it? Wow, talk about some waxy builds up in your ears there, fella. Might want to try a Q-tip once in a while. I only saw another belly button that was this big. It was called the Grand Canyon.
Listen, I don't want to talk about my belly button or any other part of me. What I want is for the three of you to leave now, or there's going to be trouble.
That's cool. I just have one more question.
What?
Do you realize the king is standing behind you? See ya!
Man, that was good. You know, for what it's worth, I never really thought your belly button was that big.
Would you forget my belly button? After them, get that crown.
When I get my hands on those little runs, I'll smash them, I'll take them down, I'll squash them.
No, Kurt, I have a far better idea, says I.
Now, what do you think those wolves had up their sleeves? You'd think they just quit. Why, you'd think they just leave. But being sneaky wolves, probably not. And as for our heroes, our Tiff, Piff, and Boo, why, they were so happy they felt tickly all through. Tiffany and Epiphany enter happily with the crown. They laughed and they scampered, and it raised the big question. Would they guard the crown this time? Or had they yet learned their lesson?
Oh, man, you were awesome. No, you were awesome. No, you were. You.
Hey, what about me? Was I awesome?
Well, let's just say you were something else.
I was, wasn't I?
And now we're almost to the king's court. It's right over that hill.
Well, let's hurry up and get there before those wolves catch up to us.
Are you kidding? We smoked those guys. They won't be back. We can relax now. Hey, what's that over there? Where?
I don't see anything.
Right over there. That beast with large snout and vicious snarl on his face.
Ah, that's frightening.
That's no beast, you guys. That's one of the parents. It is? Yeah, it's okay. It's just a dad type guy. Oh, sorry, sir. For a minute there, you kind of looked like a rabid water buffalo.
Come on, you guys. Let's not get distracted.
We're not getting distracted. Hey, what's that? What'd you find, Tip? Hey, this kid's got a Darth Vader collector t-shirt. No way.
Guys, we've got the crown. We gotta stop getting distracted.
The crown's fine, Boo. And we're not getting distracted. Hey, what's that? Hey, it's a sheep. A real sheep? A real sheep.
Yikes, that's the ugliest sheep I've ever seen.
Hey, that wolf sounded just like that. He must have really done his research on sheep. Bang. I wonder if Mother would let me take him home. Your mom will never let you keep that sheep, silly. How will you get him down into the burrow? I'll keep him outside. I'll feed him every day. I'll take some of his wool, learn how to knit, make myself some wool underwear for the winter time. Cool. I want a pair too. Wool underwear for everybody. Hey, look, another one.
Man, there's sheep everywhere here. I thought the jungle was supposed to be filled with scary animals.
Hey, what's he doing?
Hey, I think he's trying to take the king's crown.
Man, even the sheep are after this thing. All right, freeze right there, Lamb, before I give you one in the chops.
He's making a run for it.
Don't pile on the sheep teeth.
Yeehaw!
Hurt.
Oh, I lost my bad.
Hurt?
Hello, rodents. We meet again. No need to run off. You've nowhere to go now that I have the crown. I have the crown, you see.
Isn't that cool? He really was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, we see that.
We thought before that he was a sheep in wolf's clothing, but in the end, he was actually a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, we know.
Kind of ironic when you think about it.
We got it already.
I've got to hand it to you, rodents. That was quite clever how you stole the crown back from us again. You're resourceful little rodents, I'll give you that. But you made one big mistake. You let yourself get distracted.
Yeah, you let yourself get distracted. I didn't get distracted, you did. No, you did. Hello, water buffalo man. Remember?
You got distracted, just like you're getting distracted now. Instead of getting the king his crown, you went running off after things and left it unattended. Tisk, tisk. What would your king say if he knew about that?
I demand that you give that crown back to us right now. Tell him, Tiff.
And if I don't?
If you don't.
That's right, if I don't give it back, what are you going to do about it?
Well,
Yes?
She'll tell her mom, that's what she'll do. Yeah, and then you'll get all your toys taken away and a real long time out.
I hate to tell you, children, but that's not exactly making me quake in my sheepskin. Now listen to me, and I'll tell you how it's going to be. I've got the crown now because you were too foolish to take care of it. You will go back to your miserable hole in the ground and never show your face out here again, because if I see you again, you'll be a rodent sandwich.
With mustard.
That crown belongs to the king.
The king will never wear his crown again, and there's nothing you can do about it.
What did you say?
I clearly said the king will never wear that crown again, and you can't do anything about it. I'm paraphrasing, of course.
Did you really say that about my king will never wear his crown again? Did you really say that? Because I want to make sure I didn't hear that wrong.
That's what I said, Boo. Yep, you sure did.
Listen, Badger Boy, I don't want to have to hurt you.
Excuse me? You don't want to have to hurt me? Did you don't want to have to hurt me?
Uh-oh. Now you've done it.
Let me tell you something, Fancy. You hurting me is truly the least of your worries. Me taking your little wolfy nose hairs and tying them around a tree limb. Right there, so your hind paws are swinging 10 feet off the ground. That, my friend, is your biggest worry right now.
Run for cover! He's going to blow!
I'm a badger on the X, man. And you know why? Because nobody, and I mean nobody, keeps me from giving my crown to my king. Boo.
Ag! Hello there.
Wow. Whoa. Wow.
Is that the king, Bert?
I'm kind of thinking so, lad.
He's hecka-big.
I am super shiny too. It's an honor to meet you face to face, Your Majesty. Forgive us, we thought you'd be smaller. A lot of people make that mistake.
Wow, I really like his voice. It's so deep and commanding and
majestic like a king.
Probably makes you wish you weren't standing there red-handed trying to run away with the crown, eh?
Oh, truth be told, we were just on our way to see you, Your Majesty. We found this crown in the jungle and we were thinking it might be yours. And so we wanted to give it back to you. Is that so? Yes, that's, so.
That is so not true, Your Majesty. Boo and I were bringing you this crown that is rightfully yours, and these wolves tried to steal it away.
Have no fear, Tiffany. I know who's really giving me my crown and who isn't. And don't worry, even if some choose to steal the crown from me, in the end, I am still the king. Even if some choose to parade around as though they're the king, in the end, I'm still the king. Even if some choose to treat my kingship casually, get distracted by other things, instead of giving the crown to me, in the end, I am still the king.
Whoa. Awesome.
Maybe we should say sorry, Bert.
I'm thinking it might be a little too late for that. That depends, Bert. Are you really, truly sorry? We are, Your Majesty. We are so sorry. Boy, are we sorry.
You have no idea how sorry we are.
No, you really don't.
Really.
And do you promise you never try and do it again? We promise, Your Majesty. We really do.
Really, you have no idea how much we promised.
And do you promise from here on out to always call me king and do the things that I ask?
We do, King. We promise, don't we, Kurt?
Oh yeah, we do. We really do.
Then you two are forgiven. Arise.
Thank you, King. Thank you. Thank you.
If I've forgiven them, then you should too.
Hey Bert, I feel like a whole new wolf.
I know it, Kurt. It feels amazing.
Oh, by the way, Bert, you can take off that silly eye patch now.
Take it off. I can see. I can see. I can't believe it. I can see.
Whoa, this guy's good.
And so they made good on the task they were given, sidetracked a while, but in the end forgiven. Whether rodents or wolves, all roads lead through the king. When you leave here today, just remember one thing. The truth was true then, and the truth is true now. At the end of the story, only one wears the crown.
Okay, we can all come back on. Everyone can turn their screen on and their audio so the kids can hear you clapping for them. Everyone can turn their videos on.
Great job. Great. It was terrific.
Beautiful. Yeah, we have some more mics coming on. Beautiful job. So I'd like to introduce the members so they can, of the company and their roles, so they can get applause individually. Our narrator is Nicole Cutterba. And Bert, a scheming older wolf, was played by Taylor Junker. Woo, think about Taylor. Kurt, a scheming young wolf, was played by Lily Van Slawen. Mrs. Overbite, Tiffany's mother squirrel, was played by Aylin Anderson. Boo, a little badger, was played by Bryn Shipper. Tiffany, a young squirrel, was played by Olivia Cutterba Federa. Epiphany, a young squirrel, was played by Alexis Cutterba Federa. And the king was played by Gilly Anderson. And I'd like to also thank our costume director, Miss Carla Corbo, for her hard work helping the parents. And very much thank the parents for all the work they did on Zoom and getting the costume together. If anyone has anything they want to say to the cast, now's the time. You can turn your mics on, and otherwise, I think they're trying to say they're just speechless.
Good job, you guys. It was great.
Hi, Patty.
Very nice.
Good job, all done.
It was great.
Good job, Taylor.
Pastor Mark's giving some thumbs up there.
Watch out.
Good job, Sailor and Lily.
Good job, Lily. Hi, Uncle Bill. Hi, Riley. Hi, Dad.
Hey, Tom.
You want to say good job?
Hey, where is she? Where's Lily?
You did.
I'm here.
Uncle Bill. That was so funny.
Where's Kurt? Come on.
There's Kurt.
Where's Rebecca?
So normally we would have a reception right now, right?
Yeah.
But I bet the parents are going to get something fun for the kids tonight. Is that right, cast? Have a fun night tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Good
party.
job.
Hey,
Hey, King.
Everybody. Your costumes were great. Thank you, parents, so much.
Thank you.
You guys are great.
And a good job of coordinating all this. This is terrific.
Yes.
Thank you, Linda.
It was fun. It was
Linda's
fun.
All the cast was awesome, and I think they should all take a bow. And
Oh,
we should applaud again.
do it. Yes.
Yeah, let's hear it for the cast.
Yay. Whoop, whoop.
All right.
Okay, thank you everybody for coming out. We appreciate it. Cass, stick around for a minute after everybody else. I mean, nobody has to go right now. We can all stay and talk for a while.
Hang out, man.
Let's hang out.
Hang out.
Party.
Hey, Dante.
Look at all these people that are in the audience.
Yes.
Really?
Great.
Me and Lily invited some of our family, but some friends didn't show up. That's okay.
Oh,
Oh,
But all the important ones did.
Yes, they did.
Says I.
Says I. I got into my character too much.
You guys did great.
Yeah, really great. Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Great job.
And it was so cute. It really was.
I should have let my hair go. Keep going.
There's a
Great.
chat. Someone saying, great job. Did
Good
everybody
job.
see that?
Natalie G.
Good.
Is that somebody's relative or probably? Yeah. Okay. See, we still have some. Yeah, we still have some people here. Okay, so that's it.
Bye-bye.
All that work and
Okay.
Bye-bye. Good work.
over.
Good
It's
effort.
over.
Thank you.
I know, and it feels weird from all the other years, but what are you gonna do?
It was
You guys did great.
When life gives you lemon, you make lemonade.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, kids. You guys did such a great job with your costumes. I know normally knows it's more hands-on, but we can't. I know some of you aren't for that, but you and your parents did such a great job. I think beautiful.
And special thank you to Taylor and Gilly and Aylin. Thank you guys so much for participating in this play.
Yeah.
You guys made it
Thank
happen.
you.
Thank you.
Any plans to move to the Central Jersey
Thank
area?
I wish.
Want to move?
I did not expect.
We
There's
thank
so
you
much
for
people.
letting us be a part of it. It was a great
Oh,
experience.
Oh,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Today was like the best day of my life.
was it so fun?
Fourth
It was-
best day. actually.
You guys
How many
did
people
great.
would do this again? Actors.
I would say 1,000 if we put
Yeah.
this online.
What was that?
I would say 1,000 if we post this online.
Oh, it's going to be posted. I'm going to put it on our Facebook page. Yeah.
Done.
Gonna get to watch this stuff.
Yeah. So don't say anything you don't want posted because I don't know how to edit this yet.
You guys were great.
Yeah. Great job, everybody. Beautiful job. I was proud of everybody.
It feels
Yeah.
I feel so sad I can't give everybody a hug. It's so
Aw. Virtual hug. Virtual hug. Virtual hug. It's nice to see all those happy, smiling faces. Kind of nice relief, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it cool?
Wait, let me do a screenshot. Let me do another screenshot of the cast here.
Let me put on my head on.
Everybody get ready.
You're gonna put yours on. You're gonna put yours on, so I'm gonna try to take mine off. Glasses.
Okay, everybody ready? Screenshot. Again, one more. Screenshot. Okay, I thought that was a good one. That was a good
yeah.
one.
My hair is
Linda,
Looks like only the cast is here.
yeah.
Well,